Oh my goodness. I sound like shit. Sorry about that, yeah. Also, hold on, let me lower this shit, alright. Anyways, I sound like garbage. I sound like shit. The reason why is because I'm using a different microphone, a different headset. The reason why is because my family went on a trip and I decided to stay home and I completely forgot that I use a completely different charger to use it to charge my laptop and speak at the same time. And um what else? Somebody took it just to use it for the trip. And yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. But it is what it is, really. It is what it is. So yeah. Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. It is not what it is, bro. Fuck that bullshit. Yeah, I'm not using that, bro. I just re-listened to that right now, and I was like, yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit. First off, you just, I think y'all just heard the fucking music that I was listening to through that shit. So that was not cool. And second, oh my god, second, the fucking, it's like some little humming sound in that shit. I'm not fucking dealing with that, bro. Nah. So therefore, I'm gonna have to go ahead and use the Elgato microphone without a charger. I'm raw dogging it right now. I have like 100% right now. I just charged this like an hour ago. So I think we should be good, but I think it might. This episode might fall short, which is unintended. So, yeah, and also, hopefully, it's not gonna happen right now. But if it does, you might hear like a fucking occasional dog barking and shit like that. I don't know what to do about it, man. Very piss poor dog owners, man. Never be a dog owner if you don't like taking care of your dogs and shit. Anyways, so let's get to some bullshit here. I have some notes written down, and I might use some old topics here and there. And yeah, let's see. I want to talk about something goofy. This is gonna be like a little topic here and there, a little topic here. And that is Skate 4, man. Sometimes I keep forgetting that game is in development, man. Because Jesus Christ, Skate 4. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of Skate or anything. I never really liked the Skate. I played the first Skate and I never liked it that one. Well, I never played the two games. I never played the other two. Skate 2 and Skate 3. I never played those. Do I regret it? I don't really know. I don't really care. I grew up with Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk games are more my thing. I always liked those. I always liked the music on those and the vibe, shit like that. So yeah, I don't really care about missing out on those or anything. However, Skate 4 coming out, being in development finally, and I'm gonna just tell you right now, ever since people been hyped for it, I guess, ever since its announcement, I have not been excited for that game. Mainly because the game is going free to play. Now, for many people, of course, it's not a big deal, but to people like me who know this type of shit, especially when it's being made by EA Games out of all studios, you think they're gonna make a very amazing game for free? Fuck no, they ain't, dude. Everything in that game is gonna cost fucking. It's gonna cost V-Bucks, bro. Everything is gonna cost V-Bucks, and not only that, also the fucking map. The map mostly looks not cool to me. I don't know. Again, I played a lot of Tony Hawk, so obviously I want something to look like Tony Hawk, but it doesn't look that cool, dude. It doesn't. They're adding like some stupid, like some goofy ass things. I mean, obviously it does look cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It was like they added like some skydive ass fucking feature and then some other goofy ass shit. I'm like, what? What the fuck is this? What kind of Fall Guys type of shit is this, bro? I don't know. Um, just fucking goofy as fuck. You know, I played the originals and it's like I played the first game obviously, and I don't know, it had like its vibe and everything. You know, that cool, goofy ass, not goofy, but just the cool skate type shit era. I guess the era that was skateboarding back then. It was cool and shit. This one was just I don't know. Doesn't even have that type of shit. It's kind of goofy, you know that. But yeah, and not only that, but also they focus a lot on talking about. They didn't even talk about gameplay, bro. Like all that shit. They talked about like mostly like the cosmetics and everything. Like, oh yeah, the big feature of why skate is so popular is because of the outfits. That's why the style of the skaters and all that. No, it fucking ain't. What? That's not even fucking true. Not even in the fucking slightest. That's like saying fucking Tony Hawk is like that, bro. Fuck no, it isn't. What skate is, at least to my knowledge, man, there's obviously the area, but also the fucking sick ass tricks in the fucking games you can fucking do. You could do like the most impossible fucking tricks ever and still be fucking cool as fuck. It's not about the fucking style. It's not about all that. It's about that. It's about that shit. And someone all that shit. You know, fucking having like pro skaters on that shit too. Fucking bad voice acting and shit, but hey, you know, it was cool as fuck. It's not about the fucking outfit. It's not about that shit. I don't know, man. That shit is just gonna flop. It might have like a big ass hike, but then like as weeks come by, yeah, that shit's gonna be dead, bro. That shit is done. It's over with. And also, I don't know why EA is treating this like like a fucking indie studio type of shit. Dude, the people that are making this shit, they're like fucking like talking about all of this and everything like they're a fucking indie studio. Oh, we don't got that many funds and all. Like, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here, bro. Just go tell EA to fucking give you a shit ton of money and you guys be good. Cause there's no way, like there's no way they're fucking. There's no way fucking EA is not paying y'all a shit ton of money, bro. There's no way in fucking hell. I find that complete and utter bullshit. Especially when EA is like a fucking $1 trillion company now. Come on now, bro. You mean to tell me that you're just making this project secretly? Motherfucker, EA knows, bro. They know your shit. Y'all ain't slick, bro. It's just too goofy, man. It's very goofy that they're fucking making that shit. If you want more of an in-depth thing, just look at fucking a YouTuber named Flippy. He made like a video about it. And yeah, you know, it's true. I mean, he might be wrong, let's be honest. We all might be wrong. And probably that shit might be amazing, but let me just tell you this, man. This shit's being made by EA. I feel like this game might be a fucking lazy-ass fucking slop of a game, man. And, you know, hopefully I'm wrong, right? But, you know, I don't like being right all the time, especially when it comes to these kind of games and shit, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Always have my doubts when it's an EA game, especially after 2042. I don't think they're gonna fucking make it goated with with a skate game that's free to play. I don't think it's possible, but hey, you know, we'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, if anything, EA just bring back the classic old skate or die games. Those shits were goated. Even though I never played them, but yeah. Anyways, enough about that. Let's see. Let's talk about some other goofy ass shit. Actually, where is it? I read it somewhere. No, it's not this one. Is it 2? Where did I wrote this shit? There we go. I fucking said. Fucking said some like goofy ass shit. I wrote this shit on my phone. I was like, you know, fuck it. I got like new curtains, bro, for my room. I got like actual darkening curtains. Because the previous curtains I had, oh my god. First off, the previous curtains were fucking dog shit. They were literal fucking trash. Those shits, you can fucking see the light through your fucking those fucking curtains. And how I know that is because whenever I'm whenever I'm playing, and sometimes there's a dark screen in like some of the games, I could see the fucking flash through the curtains shining on my monitor. I'm like, oh my god, the lights are on. The lights are fucking on. It's fucking annoying. I never liked it. Those curtains and everything. And you know, speaking of those fucking curtains, why the fuck do those kind of curtains exist? Why do those kind of curtains exist? Or better yet, why are there more shittier fucking curtains? Dude, when I used to sleep in the living room back in the day, back in my day type of shit. The old my grandma used to fucking have like replace the curtains every time. I guess because they think like less like it won't be hot or whatever fuck, but no, dude, no, it's not. It's not that. You wanna know what it is, bro? I'll tell you what it is, bro. The fucking curtains that they fucking that shit that they will fucking replace it with is little fucking trash. When was it? I think it was late 2019 to 2020. I think mid 2020. Dude, they might they fucking got like the worst fucking curtains I've ever fucking gotten or ever fucking seen in my life. Well, let me fucking look at this one real quick. This motherfucker. Alright, sorry. Somebody sent me their fucking picture of their Hulk skin in Marvel Rivals, bro. Tough shit right there. Anyways. Where was I? So yeah, the curtains that they had before was little fucking dog shit because that curtain, the curtain that they had was see-through. And I mean that, bro. That dude, you could fucking see my big ass TV through that shit, bro. You could literally see me through that shit. That shit ain't even a fucking curtain, bro. That shit was ass. It was so fucking dog shit, dude. Like what the fuck, dude? Like, aren't curtains supposed to give you fucking privacy? Aren't curtains supposed to fucking block out that shit where you can't see the fucking person through that shit? Why the fuck? Why the fuck do those exist? I want to know that shit right now, right here, because that just defeats the fucking purpose of a curtain, bro. Good lord. That shit was so fucking trash. And so yeah, and then they put back the darkening curtains. I was like, yes, yes. You know, I can finally sleep comfortably and all that. I don't have to worry about some motherfucker looking at me through the fucking window, shit like that. So yeah, and dude, my grandma put it back. I think like around 2021, like late 2020 or some shit like that. I don't know. She was gonna put it back, and I was like, oh fuck no, bro. No, you fucking ain't. Dude, I literally fucking put back the darkening ones because there's no way I'm fucking dealing with that bullshit, bro. I'm not dealing with that shit. Fuck that, bro. I don't, you know, because those old curtains, bro, that we had, the ones that were technically fucking see-through, dude. Dude, sometimes I'd be fearing that there will be a motherfucker watching me through the fucking window with that shit, bro, when I'm playing. Like, what the, like, dude, that shit was, oh my god. And plus, the curtains that we had, or darkening curtains, I don't know, it depends, really. Will like block out, you know, the heat and the cold. It's not, you know, 100%, but, you know, it would be good nonetheless. Especially for the cold, it will honestly block out the cold well. And Jesus Christ, I don't know why we had those shits during those times. It's ridiculous. One of the most ridiculous fucking curtains I've had in my fucking life, man. Holy fucking shit. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore. Cause, oh man. Oh fucking man. Oh yeah, speaking of my curtains in my room, my old curtains, yeah, those shits were garbage, dude. Oh my god, I did like the most goofiest thing. I think like midway last year. I wasn't. I think it was like around October. I did this. It was goofy and honestly, top 10 most broke boy things ever to do. You might be like, oh, what you did that you would call yourself a broke boy, Wolfie. Well, I'll tell you what I did, motherfucker. I fucking got one of my old blankets that I had as a kid. I don't know why I had it just in case if it becomes like super cold. But anyways, I had this. I had my blankets as I had when I was a kid, and just put it over the fucking curtain, bro. I just put it over the fucking curtain, just to get that darkening effect. And hey, it worked. It worked. I'll be honest. But dude, like that shit was fucking bothering. And plus, if you're wondering why it bothered me, it's because what's it called? Um, we have like a security fucking light or whatever the fuck those shits are. Whenever it fucking detects someone's emotion outside. So yeah, and that shit would be shining through my fucking window, even though it's facing front. It should be. I don't know. Physics don't work, but anyways. So yeah, it just shines through the fucking window, and it always be like bothering me sometimes and shit. Especially during the night, like sometimes like it'll shine through where I can kind of see it through my fucking eyes when my eyes are closed, and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I didn't really like it. So that's why I fucking put the fucking blanket. Which, if you're wondering what kind of blanket it was, it's a fucking Dago the Explorer blanket. Oh man. So yeah. So I had that on for like 4 months, I think. I don't even know when I put the new one, I'll be honest. I could check. I think I wrote it down. The notes app should say. It was on. How was this written? March 14th. So I got it around like at the beginning of March or February or the last week of February. So yeah. And also when it's like daytime or whatever, the fucking light of the sun be shining through the curtains too. It was annoying. I want to live my life like a fucking gremlin, alright? I want complete darkness in my fucking room. Especially when I'm sleeping and shit. So, yeah. Oh, man. I can. Oh, man. They got about new curtains. If you're wondering where I bought these fucking new curtains, I fucking bought it at fucking Walmart. Not Walmart, at Ross. Yeah, that's right. I shop at Ross in the daily. Hey, it was a steal, though. I was thinking about buying, curtains from, like, the fucking Amazon. But I was like, nah, I'm going to hold off from it until some point, right? Let me shop at Ross. Because sometimes my mom likes to shop at Ross at, like, fucking Wednesday and shit. So I went, and I found these curtains that were blackening and everything. And I'm going to tell you all this. Because it's a cool little hack, I guess, if you could say. Because sometimes, and there's good thing I always have trust issues. Sometimes fucking curtains will say they're fucking darkening and shit. And then they'll say they're darkening, but in reality they're not. Sometimes it'll be like half darkening or whatever. Fuck. And obviously I don't like that. I don't like being lied to. So I saw this trick where you just fucking flash your flashlight through the fucking curtain to see if it's darkening. You just flash it through and see if it is. And if it's flashing through the curtain, then yeah, it's not darkening. If it isn't, if the light isn't coming through the curtain, then it's not darkening. Then it is darkening, sorry. Which is, hey, fucking sick. So that's what I did, and I found that's what I did with that curtain that I got, and I was like, oh shit, nice, and I fucking got it, and I fucking had to set it up in my room, and the improvement was night and day. It's way more better. It's more better than the blanket shit that I had. And yeah, I was able to fucking sleep a little more comfortably. The only light that comes out, like the only parts that shines through it is like literally from like the ceiling. because like this curtain has like the fucking circle shit where it goes through. But honestly, it's not really a big deal or anything. It's not a big problem. It's still more. It's way more darker in my room than it was with the older curtain. So hey, so yeah, I think I should fucking put the whatever the fuck the hanger is. The I don't even know what it's called. I think I should probably put that more higher so that way it won't have that. But hey, it's good how it is. I'll do that next time, whenever there is a next time. But yeah, fucking oh my god. I don't get it, man. I don't know why those fucking kind of curtains exist. The fucking shit that shines through. It does not make sense. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. And also, I know you might be wondering, oh, but don't you got blinds? I don't got blinds. I wanted to get blinds, but I never did. So, yeah. Broke boy status, I know. Anyways. That is it with that. Let's talk about some other stuff. Oh, shit. You know what? Let's talk about this podcast. I talked about it in my YouTube community posts. Let me go to it right now so I could read it to you guys right now. It's a little thing. Been making this Goon Aw series for 1 year. So why the fuck did I put the S? For 1 year. Sorry about that. Holy moly. And yeah, I mean, it has been more than 1 year actually. It's like what, 1 year and a few months now. Yep. Man, January 9th, 2024. That's when it was when I made this and uploaded this, actually. God damn. Times, man. Times have legitimately changed. I don't know. It's kind of crazy just looking at this. A year of making this series. So, yeah. What can I say, man? I mean, I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be Still Stuck was like season 1. But no, I wasn't. I'm in like what, chapter 2, season 2, whatever you guys want to call it. And yeah, and I just been making this fucking stuff of just rambling about whatever I fucking like, I guess. You know, whatever I like, stories, all that type of shit. I never made a deep topic, which is I guess it's an L for me, but oh my god. I think I just heard someone turn on their fucking big ass. What are those shits called? Air blowers? Leaf blowers? What the fuck? But yeah, that just tripped me out right now. Anyways, recording this at like what, fucking 11 a.m. in the morning, bro. Anyways, so yeah, I've been making this shit for a long ass time, and it's kind of crazy. I thought I would be stuck in the previous season, but I'm not. And you know, I mean, and yeah, you know, I don't know, just rambling, just saying shit, all that kind of bullshit. I mean, it's pretty cool. I always liked this. You know, the reason why, I think I've said in the first episode, the reason why I've been doing this is literally because, you know, I was a co-host for like a podcast, on my friend's channel and shit, Mr. Heart of Woman 5. And I always liked doing it and shit. I always liked doing it, being there and everything. I didn't like the times and everything, obviously, that he chooses. Most like outlandish times, at least for me. At those times, obviously. Oh my god, I have like a big ass saliva in my fucking in my mouth. Not saliva, it's like a fucking mucus. Hold on, let me fucking spit this out real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I don't want to get sick. Anyways, so yeah, yeah, the times and everything from that podcast, I didn't really like it, but hey, it was what it was, right? Um, but yeah, I always liked it and everything, and then we just I don't know stopped randomly and everything. I don't even know why. I'll be honest. To this day, I always made my theories, and theories of goofy ass fucking theories. Like we're just we don't have it in us, or they don't have it in them anymore. Really, especially with the last two episodes. I never really liked those episodes. I didn't like the topics. I didn't like how how goofy they were, and plus I couldn't even speak for like some of the answers, man. I was like, man. So yeah. But overall, I always enjoyed it, and I was thinking, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own podcast and shit. I'm gonna make my own shit, and that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I did. I fucking made audio recordings, podcasts, and everything. My own type of thing. Ever since, yeah, I always like talking. Really, I was like speaking my mind about my favorite shit, my favorite topics, all that sort of stuff, and yeah. Do I expect this series to keep going? I'll be honest. I think it's probably like an infinite thing at this point. At least in my opinion, I don't fucking know. I guess I'll just come back whenever, whenever I feel like I want to talk on a podcast and everything. Thank goodness I don't put myself on a fucking upload schedule and everything, because I don't like the stress of that. I don't like upload schedules at all. I just like making things, when I'm ready, when I'm prepared, and all that shit. That's all I'm really about, especially with something like this. Really, I don't want to come into a fucking podcast empty-handed and just say like a bunch of random ass fucking bullshit. Obviously, I do want to talk about some things. I do want to say what's on my mind. I want to speak on like some goofy stories and everything. And yeah, and plus another thing, I think that's what, if I can remember, I think that's what Harder 5 tried to do. He tried to fucking put himself through a upload schedule for the podcast, and I respect him for the dedication that he had for it until it fumbled and everything. I'm oh my god, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this story. When I was waiting for a podcast to happen, Andrew, aka Mr. Harder 15, fucking I remember the day that that we were supposed to fucking make a podcast. The dude texted me saying, yo, bro, we're gonna make a podcast today. You want to do one today? I'm like, yeah, sure, fuck it. And he, give me the time for it and everything. I think it was around 6 or 7. I think, or was it 8? I don't even fucking know. I'll be honest. It was around those times, and I was getting it. And, dude, by those times, like, as soon as we were getting close to the time, I was already ready. I already had my laptop ready, 100%, my microphone ready, all that shit. And I was waiting for the Discord call at the time, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what was going on, right? I think I waited for like 30 minutes, and then I texted him like saying, like, yo, bro, is everything all right? You okay? I think something like that. And dude just said, like, we're not gonna make one today. I'm sorry. I'm like, this guy. I had everything ready, everything goddamn ready, and you just. And he did this again. Like, I think 2 days later, on the same week. I'm like, all right, no problem. No podcast. And then he said, no, I'm sorry again. Like, this guy. I remember, like, being so fucking pissed. like, bro, I was so fucking pissed. I was like, okay, bro, you may be ready for no fucking reason. I had everything set up. And then you told me, I'm not ready. Alright, bro. Alright. I was, I shouldn't really get my anger to me at that time, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna do what we could have done for a while, getting Jason into the podcast. And I just made my own fucking video with Jason. I literally texted Jason, yo, Jason, you want to do like a little let's talk about some stuff? Because he actually wanted to be in my own series. I think since, oh my god, for like a while. He wanted to be in my let's talk about some stuff series. For a while. And I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it. So I wanted to take that opportunity to just sarcastically, just jokingly, just call it the 115 podcast that time. So, yeah. Oh man. Do I regret making that? Yeah, I did. I shouldn't really got my anger on me. And I don't know if Andrew was... Andrew? I do not know if Andrew was pissed at the time. I think he was. I think he was heated a little bit. Because he made a video responding to my shit. And dude just said, oh, I'm not going to get Jason on the podcast because of that video. I'm like, oh my God. I felt bad. I just ruined the fucking... I legitimately felt bad. I was like, man, I just fucked up a podcast. Dude, I was going to remove myself as co-host from that shit, bro. Because, dude, because I honestly believed him for a second. Because he sounded serious. But no, but... but, hey, that didn't happen. We did got Jason. We just called him Dab on Jair in the podcast. So I was like, cool. Fuck it. I was so fucking flabbergasted when that video came out, man. Like, this guy. Oh, man. Goofy ass fucking times. Fucking, oh, man. But yeah. Those times were goofy. I said we were on our peak during those times. When it came to that podcast. Because that shit was epic as fuck. Sorry, I was just lowering down my volume right now. But yeah, that shit was epic as fuck. There was other goofy shit too with that podcast. Just having awesome guests in it and everything. My favorite one... I don't know why. Obviously, I liked it, the one where we got everyone in that fucking podcast, which... I'm surprised we even managed to get that. The only people that we didn't got, I think, was Jason. And... yeah, I think that's it. I think we didn't got Jason in it. So... wait, was it Jason? No, I don't think... did we got chp in it? Did we got the booster meme? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But we didn't... but, we got mostly everyone in it. That was a cool one. But... I was like, I liked that one, but my most favorite one, I don't know why. My two most favorites episodes, these two are my number ones for some reason, and they're only gonna be number ones. I don't know why. It's the one was Elise's, and the one was David Lopez, aka David Sepulveda, the one and only. I guess because I don't know, maybe because I was just fucking goofy as fuck, especially on the Ulises episode, bro. Dude, oh my god, I fucking rewatched that video, the fucking ending part, whatever the fucking part it was, where Andrew just said, anything you gotta say about that, Juan? And I just did the most loud screech on the fucking mic ever, dude. And dude, Ulises' fucking reaction to it was fucking funny as fuck. Dude just said, oh, or what sounded like, oh, I was fucking laughing, bro. I was like, what? I think I heard his fucking ears that time. I was like, that shit fucking made me laugh. Oh my god. You know what was funny about that too? for I think the first second of me doing that screech, dude, it didn't detect it. So I was like, I had to keep going in louder, and that's what it picked up. I didn't know how it sounded on their side until the video uploaded. So when I heard, my side, or from their side, I fucking laughed. I was like, oh my god. It sounded like a it sounded like I was going through a fucking, I don't even know what, like a tornado or some shit. Like the mic just captured the moment of me being in a fucking tornado and then cutting out like a second. I'm like, oh my god. It would have been more funny if it captured me just doing the screech, but like the full thing, but nah. But I think it was more funnier that way. Oh man. That shit was funny as fuck. And I liked the David episode so much. That episode was cool to me. Especially the fucking the goofy fucking moment where fucking Andrew was like saying, or I don't know if I blocked him or if I unfollowed him, but I said something about Little Bit Planet. He was like, "Oh, so that's why you blocked me?" I'm like, "No, I blocked you because I said because you said something about my favorite game, about the game not being good, bro." He's like, "No," and he said, "Where?" I said it. I think he said, "Where did I say that? When did I say that?" I'm like, and then I said, "All right, anyways, back to my topic." And fucking David's laugh was just fucking. That dude's laugh will always be funny to me, man. Fuck. Will always be funny. But yeah, I just liked that episode too. That episode was cool. That episode was sick as fuck. But yeah, overall, some cool shit during those times. And obviously, you know, I liked those times so much that, you know, I wanted to make my own shit and everything. To this day, I still don't know how to fucking record a Discord audio from my friends. Through the power of, what the fuck even is that shit? Do I even have it? No, I deleted it. Oh no, I have it right here. OBS. I don't even know how to fucking use that shit on here. Oh man, don't worry, y'all. Once I get a better PC, I will learn how to use it. Mark my words. So, yeah. Oh man. Overall, good times with that shit. Yeah. Just speaking about those times. Brings a tear down my eye, man. Fuck. I always keep saying this. Will we ever come back? I don't know. You know what's funny? We actually talked about it briefly 2 months or last months ago. I think it was 2 months ago. Maybe 3. I'm gonna say 3. You just said, should we bring back the podcast? And like, I don't know. He said, well, you're the main host now. I'm like, what? Motherfucker, what? I don't know if he's saying that because of this podcast or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I ranted about it. I think like in episode 2 of this season. Because I'm like, bro, that doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. How am I the main host of that now? Motherfucker, I didn't call it community circle. You know how I see it? And whoever's the main dude or whatever the fuck it is, whoever's the main guy is the one who press record on their side, bro. Just like me fucking pressing record on my side on this episode right here. That's what I see. And plus, you know, fucking Mr. 115 is the only one he's the dude that fucking edited the shits. He's the one that fucking made the drawings. The stick figure drawings and shit. He's the one that fucking put the pictures over our fucking stick figure heads, bro. He's the one that added in the Donkey Kong music in the background. He was the one. He was the one that did all that. He's the one that did that random ass fucking podcast where he put Rainbow Six Siege gameplay behind it. I don't know why he did that, but hey, top tier right there. That's top tier. So yeah, he's the one that did that. You want why he did that? Because he's the main guy. He's the one that did all that shit. He's the main guy of that podcast. I'm the main dude of this podcast, audio recordings podcast. I'm the one that thought of the name. I'm the one who just records while looking at the image right now. I'm the one who I'm the one who literally puts the music at the end of the podcast. Shit like that. I'm the one who fucking made the noise. The intro noises for this podcast. I'm joking. I wish I did though. Fuck. I need a cassette tape. But yeah. Overall, we'll see. Who knows if it will come back or anything. If it does, I want there to be like a teaser trailer or something, or a trailer. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but I want there to be like a goofy ass trailer where where me and Andrew just fucking recreates the fucking scene from Breaking Bad, where Jesse's in the fucking hospital bed and Walter is telling him, "So let me get this straight. You're turning down $4.5 million." And Jesse's like, "Oh, I'm not. No, I'm turning down you. Don't you get it?" Some shit like that. I want to do that. I need to write the script for that, man. Oh man, I need to think. I need to think about it. If I can't think about anything, Andrew, if you're watching this, if I can't think about anything, never mind. Cancel that idea. But that's even if we even decide to do something like that. That'd be funny as fuck. Oh man. But yeah, yeah, who knows if it will though? Who really knows, chat? That's all in Andrew's hands. That's in his hands and his only. So yeah, this podcast is in my hands. I don't gotta worry about anything. But him, hey, that's his own thing to worry about. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, 1 year making this shit is just awesome. And I know I keep saying that, but yeah, just is, man. Just is. You know what's crazy though, too? I was honestly gonna make more, like make this like during the time that I was gonna be in the living room. But I'll be honest, I'm glad that I didn't do that because that shit would just be a mess, man. That shit would just be a mess. Like how my setup would be, how my setup was so fucking goofy. Literally, I had to like get my fucking charger and plug it where my PS5 was, which is like underneath the TV. I would have to plug my charger there, and then bring the cable all the way to the sofa, which is like a little far. It was goofy as fuck, man. I was like, Jesus. I had to like sit in like the most uncomfortable spot ever. It was man. It was fucked. I had to be in like the most uncomfortable position to see if I, sound good and shit. So yeah. Thank God, I'm not doing it from the living room. I'm not doing this in the living room, thank goodness. I do it in my room or in this fucking place where no one's here right now and shit. So yeah. Speaking of my room. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? What the fuck did Sorry about that. I just got a fucking random ass update on my fucking computer. Anyways, what's it called? I will always be sorry for how echoey my room is to this day, man. Oh man. I need to get that foam, bro. I need to get that foam that every YouTuber has where the room doesn't even sound like an echo. Cause Jesus Christ, man, I don't know how the fuck. To my ears it doesn't sound echoey, but to the microphone and other shits, I sound echoey as fuck. So yeah. Especially with the air conditioning in the background and everything. Hey man, I can't live my life without the air conditioning, especially in hot times, man. Fuck. So yeah. Sorry about that. That that was hearing a dog bark right now. I don't even know. I want to like check to see if my mic picks that up, but I don't know. I don't think so. Again, don't be terrible owners, guys. Anyways, so yeah, fucking, I fucking rewatched some of my podcasts, and I'm like, damn, my microphone makes it feel like I live in the most noisy environment in my life. Like it's crazy. Oh man. Overall, yeah, it's pretty much it with that. With that whole shenanigans and shit. Oh man, crazy times, man. Crazy motherfucking times. What else should I talk about here? Let me see actually. Also, even though it is pretty late, but still, happy 1 year anniversary to this motherfucking podcast. Anyways, let me see this shit actually. What the fuck? Oh shit, I'm looking at my fucking. Let's see. Ooh, should I talk about this? There's like two things I want to talk about here. No, what? Let's end this off with an. I don't even know if it's an old topic. I'll be honest. It happened to me like last year. Was it last year? What was it the year before? No, it was last year, I think. I'm hoping I didn't talk about this in the podcast before, but I'm going to talk about it right now, right here. Because this was such a goofy ass fucking moment. Around March. Or was it February? I think it was February. Late February, somewhere around there. Of last year. I went to Las Vegas secretly. Because why not, right? And this trip to Vegas was honestly my most disliked trip ever, man. Because this trip, I forgot to bring my charger for my phone. I was like, man, fuck. So I had to deal with that, and then I had to deal with, and then obviously the drive. Obviously, it's obviously I don't hate to drive. I like to drive. It's cool. But the time we left was also fucking stupid as fuck. We left at 4, bro. At 4 p.m. I was like, man. And I was like considering like whether I should go or not. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. You know, last second I just went. So I went. And then we went to Vegas. We made it. And, you know, and I was hoping like we would find like a nice hotel. But guess what? The hotel that we tried to stay at, or that we stayed at before, because we stayed at the same, we stayed at some fucking castle hotel, Excalibur, whatever fuck, like in 2023. So, yeah, we were gonna stay there, but guess what? We couldn't. I don't know why. I think because like all the rooms were reserved or whatever fuck. So we couldn't stay there. We went to like multiple hotels. We couldn't stay in any of them. And we went to Circus to see if we could stay in there. And guess what? I think we could. I think we could have stayed in there, but the problem was there were so many fucking people in the waiting room. I was like, what the fuck is it? I was confused what I was looking at, bro. There were so many fucking people. There was people laying in the floor, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, me and my dad were out. So we decided to stay at like some random ass hotel. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I forgot. Should I check? Nah. It's like the hotel across from Circus. We stayed in that hotel, and you know, for the price, it's not bad. Obviously, I'll be honest, it was really cheap, but there were so many. There were like a few things I didn't like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not like the pillows. The pillows were super fucking flat, dude. It looked like they were squished. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, no, my shit didn't end it. Sorry. Anyways, it looked like the pillows were squished, and they were small too. They were like small rectangular pillows. They were like those small pillows from a sofa, dude. I'm like, oh, I was like, oh man. So I couldn't even sleep well at night. But also, another thing that I didn't that I, that I didn't like, and I forgot. It's not a hotel. It's called it's like it's motel. I think it's a motel or hotel. I don't know because there's like two different things to call it. Motels are the ones where the doors are outside, like you can hear the outside and shit. And hotels are inside. So I was it's like the big hallways and shit. If that's if I'm, I think I got it right, right? So we said a motel. So obviously we heard out everything outside, dude. We heard the cars drifting, all that shit. I was like, God damn, bro. And literally we were hearing dudes fucking walk past our fucking rooms, bro. With like whatever the fuck those suitcases were, fuck luggages. So yeah. So I was like, yeah. So that was also annoying. But dude, one of the most, oh my god, dude, the most annoying thing, and a big reason why I couldn't even fucking sleep the whole night, dude. Like literally, I couldn't even sleep the fucking night. Was literally because because dude, the person next door to us was the most loudest motherfuckers I've ever heard, and they were gone like we were in while we were in there. And but as soon as we were trying to sleep and everything, these motherfuckers come in to the room all loud and shit. Two kids, by the way, and they were like saying some most. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck were they doing, bro. They were like fucking loud as fuck. I was like, what the fuck? The kids were like jumping, like you could hear them do the fucking wall, bro. And they were like all loud as shit. I heard them screaming. I'm like, oh my god, like it was impossible to fucking sleep with all that shit, bro. And guess what? They were doing this the whole fucking night. I don't even think they even slept once. So I'm wondering how the fuck are they functioning, dude? And also another thing, what was it? I think they said like something about like a break or whatever, fuck. And the kids were like, yay, and like all clapping and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, what am I hearing, bro? I'm trying to sleep. Keep it the fuck down. Oh my god, it was it was such a nuisance, dude. They were fucking loud as fuck. I was like, I was so pissed, and I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't. So yeah, and also another thing. By the way, what was it? Fucking, we only had two beds. They were like, I think they're like two full size or queen size. I don't know, but it couldn't fit three people. So. And plus, my dad was out gambling while we were trying to sleep. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. If I can't sleep, I might as well just give my spot to my fucking dad, bro. And that's what I did. My dad was like, you sure, bro? And I'm like, no, because those motherfuckers are noisy as fuck. I didn't say that, but I was like telling like, those guys are noisy. I can't sleep. He's like, you sure? Like, don't be scared. I'm like, I'm not scared. All right, being scared is not the thing. It's trying to sleep while trying to have peace and quiet. Fuck. So yeah, they were fucking noisy as fuck. And dude, and here's the thing, I don't know why hotels and motels, I think it's both of them have this shit for some reason. They have like a fucking door. They have like doors where you could like enter through the fucking person, where you could go to the person's room and shit. First off, I don't know why they have that. I think that's stupid as fuck. But hey, whatever it works, I guess. But oh my god, dude, dude, I heard their kids opening the door and shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like they're trying to get in our fucking room now, bro. I was like, fuck. But then I heard the fucking woman saying like, "Oh no, no, don't do that because we're trying to sleep." Motherfucker, we been trying to sleep, but your ass is so loud as fuck, bro. I swear, like that's where you draw the line when they're opening. Motherfucker, you're loud as fuck. I swear, people don't even have decency, bro. Fuck, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous as fuck. And I did not like it one bit, bro. Fuck that shit. So, yeah. I was like, fuck that shit, man. And the reason why I wanted to go was because I wanted to like see like this goofy ass anime story in inside the circus. But after that shit, I was like, that wasn't even worth that. Nothing was worth that fucking shit, bro. Nothing was worth that shit. Me staying up on all night wasn't worth that, bro. So obviously, I just said fuck that shit. I don't know if I'm tripping or this shit fucking repeating. Sorry. Anyways, so I was like, you know what, bro? That was my last fucking trip, bro. That was my last motherfucking trip to Vegas. I don't even know if I am tripping or not. Like, I'm looking at the shit. Like, I don't know. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I'm like looking at my fucking, what's it called? The editing shit. Because, you know, whenever I'm talking, it goes, it moves to the right and shit. But anyways, what's it called? But yeah, like, I'm done with that shit, bro. After that shit, fuck that shit, bro. That was my last ever trip to Vegas because of that bullshit, bro. And there's no way in hell I'm going over there over the summer too. I want to go there when it's fucking winter or cold because obviously I like it when it's cold. It honestly has a cool vibe to it. But that shit, no, bro. Fuck that shit, dude. That shit was fucking ridiculous. That honestly fucking killed my mood for Vegas for a while, bro. Cause good fucking lord. And, you know, my mom told me, like, oh, that shit's normal. I don't give a fuck that's normal, bro. Like, I understand that. But fuck that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, motherfucker, have some decency to be fucking quiet in the fucking hotel, motel, whatever the fuck, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't care if it's over or not. I don't give a fuck. Be a fucking human being and have a fucking brain and stay the fuck quiet, bro. Holy fuck. So, yeah. Couldn't even sleep, so I stayed up almost like through the whole day fucking and shit. I did feel like shit, but hey, you know, I can handle it, you know. And then, you know, we made it home and I went to sleep. Legitimately, I think I got like the whole 8 hours of sleep, man. Like, legitimately, I went to sleep at 8 p.m., I think. And I woke up at 7 a.m.? So, yeah. Oh my god, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. That's why I just decided to stay and shit. And the thing is that, you know, my parents went for my brother's birthday to Vegas, and I told them, nah, fuck that shit, bro. I'm fucking staying. My mom tried to convince me, like, bro, just go because, you know, you get to eat over there. And I told him, no. I don't care if you got that shit on your phone now or whatever, because, you know, they finally decided to use booking.com. But I was like, no. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'll go whenever it's cold, but I know damn well you guys are not gonna go when it's cold. So, yeah. Overall, yeah. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that motherfucking shit. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, I think that is it for all I gotta say. just some stuff, and yeah. Hopefully, there's not a lot of background noise or anything. Hopefully not. That'll be a fucking pain in the ass. Anyways, yeah, that's all I gotta say. And shit, man. Yeah, man. Don't be a noisy ass motherfucker in a hotel. Please, for the love of God, don't be like that. And yeah, man. That's all I really gotta say. And yeah, man. I know I keep saying that, but yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm fucking making these podcast episodes fast too. But notice I've been making more of these like nothing. How do I? But you know, I wish I was like that. Fucking last season. Oh well. Maybe I got a lot of energy in me now, so that's cool. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. In the meantime, hope you have a good one, and yeah, peace out. Love y'all.